in this game, we'll see the Seattle Storm going up against the New York Liberty. With Brian Banafatemi and Tim Swartz, I'm Blake Suniga, and we're thrilled to have you with us.
Well, New York is the #1 media market, and the Liberty fans are loud and proud. They make it tough.
Well, the energy already high in here. When you have a rivalry matchup like this, and everybody is getting amped up.
And so for the Storm, this is the start of a relatively short 2-game season series against the Liberty.
And Breanna Stewart with the stuff.
Impressive from Stewart. 6'4", coming down in the pick and roll must be a scary sight.
Parker Tyus outside.
Gray out to the right wing.
Pass to Parker Tyus.
6 to shoot.
Now here's Gardner.
Tina Charles for 3. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Give her credit. She was in perfect position to grab that rebound and get the putback.
Now here's Swish. Gray defending. To the middle. Jones inside.
He's guarded by Parker Tyus.
She took on the defender head on and threw down the two-hander.
Straight power there, guys.
You've got to love her determination, something I'm always asking you to show more of, Blake.
Wow, that's a great look at a beautiful play from the AT&T Connected Camp. It was a long time coming, but the Liberty finally won it all in 2024.
You think about it, it's their first championship after losing in the finals 5 times, including the year before, 2023. And it wasn't easy. It took the full 5 games, overtime in that game 5, but Liberty fans got to see their team win on their court. Such a sweet feeling.
McBride outside. Releases from 15. Jones. And Stewart gets it to go.
Never gave up on the play. Stewart just doesn't quit. She's a well-rounded offensive talent.
Outside Charles. Pass to miss is incredible. No good with the triple. Now here's Swish. McBride outside. Jones outside. No good on the triple. Seattle with the ball. Trailing by 4. Gardner, good.
A bigger guard. Gardner is pretty strong around the basket.
Here's New York now. And here's Swish. Down low. Stewart. That's her 4th basket of this game, and she's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
You simply cannot say enough about the quarter she's having. I mean, every one of her attempts has gone down.
Now here's Jones. Buries the long-range jumper.
They wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're locked in right now, really making the most out of their possessions.
I love the game plan from this coach early.
Here's Charles. 7-point differential. Here's Gray. Nifty move. And she takes it up and lays it in.
With a solid frame and terrific body control, Gray is comfortable operating down low.
Pass to Jones. Here's Swish. Screen by Stewart to the paint. And Breanna Stewart with the stuff.
Tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard.
Watch out for that ball.
Yeah, that was symbolic of their effort here tonight.
Now here's Gardner. Gray right side. Launches a 3. And Jonquel Jones pulls it down.
And in that epic 2024 WNBA Finals, Jonquel Jones took home MVP honors.
Yeah, she shot it 56, 43, and 100 for the series. Now, New York struggled at times offensively, and Jones had to carry the load to give the Liberty their first WNBA title.
To the inside. And Parker Tyus throwing it down.
You know, they love to see her get a lot more of those opportunities.
That deficit will go away quickly if she does.
And I like the way she capped that drive off. The one-hand punch.
Parked down low that time and got hit with the 3-second call. Seattle trailing here. Pass to Charles. From past the arc. And the Storm miss again.
On the wing, Kayla McBride. She's covered by Gardner.
And here is Sykes. Ambia screen. On the wing, Jewel Lloyd. Liberty keep it alive. Pass to Sykes. Fires from deep. The rebound by Charles. Now Gardner. Outside Charles. Now here's Gondrzik. Covered by Lloyd.
Back to Parker Tyus.
With 4 on the clock. And so she earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and she'll shoot 2. It's on De'Erica Hamby.
At the line for the Storm, Cheyenne Parker Titus. 2 shots.
And she can't get the first one. Good on the second free throw. And that does it for the first quarter. Liberty out in front, up by 4. And we'll return shortly. All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And taking a look at the Liberty performance here. Guys, what are your thoughts?
It's been a well-oiled machine on offense for them so far.
And they've kept the ball moving and their opponents chasing it. You know, it's kind of like a dog chasing their tail, just can't get enough. That's how they piled up the points.
Outside Lloyd. Back to Dolson. It's Brittany Sykes on the wing. Pass to McBride. Shoots the 3.
It's rebounded by Suarez.
That's definitely a situation where you want to make sure you don't give her too good of a look.
Absolutely, and the defense better not relax because she might hit that one next time.
Now here's Gray. 6 on the shot clock.
Suarez.
Guarded by Dolson. And stolen by Kayla McBride. Goes up, and it's Kayla McBride with the jam.
Well, McBride saw the steal and got way ahead of the play to finish off the break.
Parker Tyus outside. Pass to Suarez.
Gray.
Shots good by Suarez. And no doubt about it, fellas, we're starting to see teams click and take shape.
And the faster you can do that, the faster you can start refining what you're doing on the floor, bulletproofing it, if you will.
Yeah, I just love the grit and grind of the early season. Few things are better than watching these teams try to jumpstart their season early on.
Now here's Gardner. Quarter 2, and we're about 2 minutes in. Pass to Charles. Good, and it's Chelsea Gray who picks up the assist.
Strong finish from Tina Charles, taking the hit well and powering through it.
Sykes outside, and there's the call on Parker Tyus. That's her first foul.
Team foul. Substitution on the court.
Pass to Swish.
here's McBride. New York, no good that time either.
Yeah, her touch has deserted her this quarter. Nowhere to be found.
Now here's Gardner. She's guarded by Sykes. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Gardner. The three. New York with the rebound. Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. Takes a step back. The 3 ball. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Storm.
Storm ball.
Here's a look at the schedule for the New York Liberty. On Friday, they kick off a road trip in Indiana where they'll take on the Fever. And then on Friday, they're going to go back home to host the Atlanta Dream.
Well, the road, never the highlight of your schedule for any team, but for this team, it's a chance to go out there, test themselves, and see how well they gel outside of home courts.
Back to Gray. Gardner. Chance there to take the lead. Missing. Sykes outside. And in this second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. And again, it's the Liberty missing. Here's Seattle. They've only given up 2 points this quarter.
Well, we've seen coaches ask 5'9" Brittany Sykes to be the one to jump opening tips, fellas. It's incredible.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. I mean, she's got great hops plus a crazy long wingspan. Those traits are also why she's, to me at least, the top defensive wing in the league.
Now here is Sykes. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change. Here's Jones. And she can't stop this drought. Another miss. Gray outside. Pass to miss is incredible. And she was camped there in the lane, and she gets a 3-second call. Swish with it. Timeout called to Liberty.
Yeah, I think the coach is trying to take the wind out of their sails here. They're on the wrong end of a run and need to sort things out offensively and defensively.
Yeah, things were starting to spiral out of control on them a little bit, and a timeout was a no-brainer there.
Yeah, exactly, Brian.
Floats one, and it's good on the layup.
That's such a field shot. Sweet floater.
Seattle trailing here.
Pass to Parker Tyus. Parker Tyus the screen.
And here's Mrs. Incredible. Defended by Stewart. A nice shot by Mrs. Incredible.
Very well done. Confident and composed, as always.
Ambia screen. Inside. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play.
Shooting one.
And it goes on Cheyenne Parker Tyus.
Last season was De'Erica Hamby's 10th in the W, and no doubt about it, her best.
Well, over her first 9 years, she averaged just about 9 points per game. Last year, that average jumped to 17, embracing an increased scoring role.
Now here's Gardner.
Parker Tyus the screen.
Pass to Mrs. Incredible. Clock at 6. Gardner. McBride covering. Here's Cook. From outside, off the mark. New York in the lead. Here's Swish. The second chance effort. And a missed layup.
Now Cook. Pass to Gardner.
Lets the three fly. No good on the last second attempt there. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far. Liberty out in front, up by 2. And we will see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball in just a bit. Welcome back. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far. What a game we're seeing from Breanna Stewart.
Well, in terms of her points in the first half, that's pretty much what we've come to expect.
Which tells you really all you need to know about what a strong talent she is. I mean, I'm going to bet that she adds a lot more to her totals after the break.
And here are the Storm now. 2-point game. Over to the left wing. Mrs. Incredible with it. She's against Bonner. Now here's Mrs. Incredible. Good D by DeWanna Bonner.
One of the blockbuster trades in recent WNBA history, Seattle trading Jewell Loyd away in a 3-team deal.
Yeah, Jewell going to Los Angeles after 10 seasons and 5 All-Star appearances with the Storm. Seattle ends up with the second pick in the 2025 draft and a 2026 first as well. That's a great haul if you ask me.
At the line for the Storm, Rebecca Gardner. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And she makes the first.
Well, when you talk about Gardner, one thing that people point out right away is the impact she can have defensively.
And so she makes both from the line. And here's McBride. Pass to Bonner. Swish. Bonner outside. Here's Swish. That 3 off the mark. Here's Seattle. Now Gray. She's guarded by Swish. Mrs. Incredible with it. She has 5. And that's a foul called on Gardner. That's her first foul. And the Liberty with possession here. McBride outside. Buries it from 3-point range.
With the smooth touch from outside, McBride's versatility leaves defenses pretty vulnerable.
Now here's Gray. Time called here. The Storm decide to talk it over.
Notice the squad was starting to wear down and called timeout to let them get their lungs back.
Here's Charles. Gray. Pass to Gardner. Now Charles. Here's Mrs. Incredible. The shot's good on the assist by Tina Charles.
Don't underestimate Charles's playmaking ability. She's capable of making some advanced passes.
While into her late 30s, Tina Charles continues to be one of the best scorers in the league.
I mean, it's just incredible how she's aged. Charles led the league in scoring during her 11th season in the WNBA.
Now here's Gray. Here's Gardner. 5 on the clock. Pass to miss is incredible. Solid shot from a distance of about 14 feet.
Her efficient scoring, a nice lift to their offense tonight.
New York trailing here. Now McBride. She has 5. Now here's Bonner. And here's Swish. And the 3 off target.
Man, and they're 1 for 4 to start the second half.
Stolen by Swish. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Here's Jones. And again, it's the Liberty missing. Pass to Gray. Here's Mrs. Incredible. Good on the triple.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic, and it's a big part of why they've been able to get good looks.
Absolutely, the defense unable to react quickly enough to deal with their passer.
New York calls timeout.
Here's Hamby. Pass to McBride. Here's Bonner. He's covered by Gardner. Shot clock at 6. McBride outside. And stolen by Charles. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Liberty. And the Liberty with possession here. Trailing by 5.
2 minutes remaining.
Hamby outside. To the paint. Here's Jones. And the layup's good off the glass.
Great job by Jones. So good at gaining ideal positioning and capitalizing.
Mrs. Incredible with it. She's got 13. And it's blocked by Brianna Stewart. Now here's McBride. Gray defending. Pass to Bonner. Jones outside. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Gray outside. And here's Mrs. Incredible. Out to Charles. Jacks up a 3. The shot, no good. Some tough offensive sets, and they really want to turn it around.
They got to lock in and need a basket just to regain some momentum.
For 3, Kayla McBride. Mrs. Incredible with the rebound.
It hasn't been a very good day for her, guys, and her team really needs her, desperately needs her to start burying those shots.
Now here's Parker Tyus.
Pass to Mrs. Incredible.
And that one coming off an assist by Cheyenne Parker Tyus.
She has put her foot on the gas pedal this quarter. She's doing a tremendous job leading their offense.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and game clock. Brianna Stewart from outside. The rebound by Charles. Here's Gardner. Screen by Charles. Here's Mrs. Incredible. And it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline. The third quarter comes to a close. It's the Storm leading by 6. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. Stay with us. We've got a great game on our hands as we welcome you back. Fourth quarter action getting started. Outside Lloyd. Pass to Jones. Over Turner. Storm with the rebound. Now Gray. Outside Charles. Back to Gray. Now Gardner. 6 on the shot clock. Rebecca Gardner on the wing. Here's Charles. Swish grabs the board.
She hasn't really done much on the offensive end, but she has worked within the team to help them get the lead. Great defense right there to prevent one of the best finishers in the league from converting in close.
To the wing, right side. Now here is Lloyd. Guarded closely. Hamby. There's the block.
With the jumping ability, Brianna Turner can get up there to send shots away.
And we have to take another look at that block.
And really, those are the plays that get you out in front and also keep you out in front.
Substitution. Number 50, Kiana, play.
We've played just over a minute here in the fourth quarter. Sykes outside. Just 5 to shoot.
With the detailed offensive approach, Williams understands how to attack at the right times.
At the line for New York, Brittany Sykes. 2 shots.
And that one misses.
You know, Brittany Sykes is a player who shines defensively. She has exceptionally sharp instincts for forcing turnovers and just being an all-around menace on the floor.
He hits the second from the line. Seattle leading. Pass to Gardner. To the middle.
And Parker Tyus throwing it down.
You got to be kidding me. Breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
And why not? A nice way to pad the lead right there.
Let's all go to New York.
Oh, yes, indeed. I'm all in.
What a view of that spectacular play from the AT&T Connected Camp.
Now here is Sykes. Now Swish. New York, no good that time either.
Those have been some terrible shot choices, Blake. That was not good at all.
Charles, she's covered by Hamby. Pass to miss is incredible. And Jonquel Jones pulls it down. Now here's Swish. Great defending. Got that one up quick.
She burrowed her way in there, and the D just sort of backed off.
And here are the Storm now. They played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Now a timeout called by Seattle. To Parker Tyus. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. 6 to shoot. Now here's Mrs. Incredible. Bonner defending. Gray outside. Here's Parker Tyus. And again, it's the Storm missing. The Liberty trail. McBride outside. Bonner outside. Swish with it.
Parker Tyus picks her up defensively.
Here's Swish. So she gets the whistle. Contact on the way up. 2 shots.
Third
Next.
personal foul. Second team foul. Number 4. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. So she gets them both. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Back to Gray. Pass to Mrs. Incredible. And again, it's the Storm missing. Joanna Bonner drives in. Count it, and the foul. It's going to be on Mrs. Incredible.
On offense, Bonner is just relentless. Refuses to back off and drains a much-needed bucket.
And it's tied up with that one.
She's the player you want at the charity stripe in that situation. I got no doubt about that.
Now here's Gardner. Pass to Mrs. Incredible. Gray outside. Now here's Mrs. Incredible. And the Storm miss again.
I think that one could have easily fallen for her.
The team may have done just enough there.
McBride. She's covered by Gardner. Now Swish. Down low. And the jam by Breanna Stewart.
I appreciate Stewart's ability to play bold in big moments. Every team could use a player like her.
Now here's Gardner. The right on her. Pass to Mrs. Incredible. Rebecca Gardner on the wing. This is Incredible. Kelsey Gray for Gray. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Storm will get the ball. Time called here. The Storm decide to talk it over. Pass to Gardner. Back to Gray. 5 to shoot. Shot to end the cold run. And it's good on the lay-in.
Tremendous poise under pressure. If Gray's team needs a bucket, she's comfortable getting the job done.
Now here's Swish. Now McBride. Pass to Bonner. Stewart, guarded by Charles. It's good!
Great job to find the open teammate. Stewie has very solid vision.
And it's the Storm with the ball. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Good call there. Her feet still moving when she set the screen.
And she sort of lowered her shoulder into her, too. A move you perfected, actually. But they were going to get her there one way or the other.
Now here's Swift. To the inside. Jones.
A great feel for when the team needs a big play. Jones is a timely and dependable scorer.
Now a timeout called by Seattle.
Parker Tyus.
Guarded by Jones.
Parker Tyus with it.
Working on Jones.
Pass to Gardner.
Gray. No good on the three. And they foul intentionally, and they're going to have to do it again. They're not in the penalty yet.
That's right. No other option but to foul and, you know, just hope for some misses.
Yep, they have to extend the game and use every last second on that clock.
And an intentional foul right there.
First personal foul. Fifth team foul. At the line for your New York Liberty, number 4. 2 shots.
She drops the first one, and that puts them up 5. And she cannot convert on the second. That one misses. Off the inbound pass. She's off on that one. And so it's New York winning this one. This one was up for grabs right until the dying seconds.
And, you know, I think what stood out was they showed their character when it mattered, doing what had to be done to send these fans home happy.
And that'll wrap it up.
And we will see you next time.
Wrist